Mitrom and Bandhuvam. Excuse me. We are continuing our fascinating series at South Asia Maps, your intellectual Kshatriya's channel, education channel. This is your presenter, Dr. J.T.р. We are in our RayalaSeema series discussion, part 59. The topic of current discussion is Anantapur district geographical regions. Anantapuram, Anantapur district, geography and physiographic regions. Physiography is the physically looking at the landscape, habitat and Prithvi or the Mother Earth, its mountains, the rivers, gorges and ghat regions, water bodies and so on. That will give you a deeper understanding of the land, how the history, society, culture are shaped. If you get a deeper understanding of that. Excuse me. Mitro, and if you are new to our presentations, and this is, I should have opened the appropriate and I'll show you. This is our RayalaSeema presentation. So we are in part 59. That is the Anantapur district geography, physiography, and other previous RayalaSeema series, and are here, and they're all posted, uploaded to our YouTube channel. And if you are new to my presentations, I have posted more than 480 or so presentations on Indology, geography, culture, history, heritage, Punjab, partition, and so on. As of 2024 January, 484 videos at South Asia Maps JRD. You can find them and choose and listen the topic of your interest. We are looking at this fascinating region in Deccan, Ceded districts, RayalaSeema, Datta Mandalam in 1800 as a part of subsidiary alliance ceded to East India Company Bahadur by Nizam Ali Khan, the Nizam of Hyderabad, the princely state. This is the region we are looking at, Anantapur. Anantapur is a very fascinating district. This is the district that hosted the second capital of Vijayanagara emperors after 1565 Battle of Talikota, Battle of Rakasgi, Tungabhadra town or village on the Don River in the Bijapur region of RayalaSeema of northern Karnataka. Capital moved from Vijayanagara, that is the Hampi ruins now, further south to Penukonda, that is here, Penukonda region. Aravidu dynasty, the last fourth dynasty established there as capital. And this is the Anantapur district, this is the one, the RayalaSeema region, and is round about 19,000 square kilometers. What does it mean? Is Bharat, truncated Bharat post Radcliffe has a 32,000 square kilometers, that is 3.2 million square kilometers, and Anantapur is 19,000 square kilometers. Bharat is 3,200 units, Royal Anantapur district is 19 units. That is exactly half of the land surface area of Kerala province of Bharat, half of Kerala region. That means you can fit two Anantapur districts in Kerala. Still, that means exactly that is the indication. You can have a broader idea about that. I will expand this so that you will get a bigger picture. So that these are the geographic regions. We'll be talking about physiographic regions. 11 or so broadly, and this is the map we will be looking at. I will navigate you through actual regions in different perspectives. After this presentation, you will get a deeper understanding of the land. If you reside in the Ceded district, you will really like it. And if you are from the Telugu speaking states, you will know the Telugu speaking region are including Ballari if you are outside the state. And if you want to have the broader perspective, I have other videos for 05 geographic regions, the broader regions. You can go and look at it. Currently, we are talking about specifically Anantapur district, Anantapuram district, 19,000 square kilometers in area. This is the Nandyal Valley. This is the Anantapuram Plateau, number one, Anantapuram Plateau. Anantapur Plateau. Rayalaseema upland is two regions, Rayalaseema Plateau, Rayalaseema Penna Plateau. And south of Penna River, this is the Plateau region. That means more undulating, among which the Papaghni Chitravati River here. This is the Chitravati River. That is the demarcation. Northern part is the Anantapuram Plateau. Southern part of Papaghni is the Kadiri Plateau. Kadiri Plateau number 2. Anantapuram Plateau number 1, Penna River demarcation. What I have not shown here forgot is this part is called Penna Plain, less subdued region, sometimes called Hagari Valley region. That is the western side of the Penna River. I put it as a Hagari Valley region. Then much of the Penna River basin lies in Anantapur district. This is the RayalaSeema or Deccan Plateau. This is the Kolar Plateau, Bangalore Plateau. This is the Nandi Hills here, Modugiri Hills here, Madakasira Hills here, Pavagada Hills here, Rayadurga Hills here, and Molakanoru Hills here, Sandur Hills here. Here somewhere Tungabhadra Dam and Ballari Town. That means here the west of the Nandi Hills, the Jayamangala River, Penna River later comes in. It starts entering into the Penna Basin at the Juratla Dam and eventually Katrimala and goes to Penakacharla. At Peddapapuru, it enters into the Tadipatri Basin, continues and so on. Kadapa Basin and so on. Juratla, the Katrimala towns and the dam areas, we can say broadly the entry points where the Penna River Basin begins. And the northern part is the Palmidi River, Palmidi Basin, that is a part of Penna Basin, Pinakini River Basin. And further north is Yadaki Basin. Palmidi Basin is 3, Yadaki Basin. We'll see it in the bigger map, much better understanding. Then it will get the 6th, Tadipatri Basin. Number 5, Yadaki Basin, Tadipatri Basin, Palmidi Basin, Katrimala, Juratla Basin. These are upstream basin regions of Penna River, Pinakini River. Then the Chitravati is a fascinating river that cuts this Seshachalam mountains this side and Muchukota mountains the other side. There is a village called Parnapalli village. A dam is reservoirs built there, balancing reservoir called Chitravati balancing reservoir on the western side of Seshachalam. I have shown it here, the dot. This is the Gandikota Fort Reservoir, and this is the Eramala Mountains, and this is the Mailavaram Reservoir on the Penna River. So Chitravati River comes from the Gudibanda region of the Chikkaballapur region, that is used to be formerly Kolar district, then goes to Chilamathur town, then enters into Anantapur. A bigger town is called Gorantla on the bank of Chitravati river, goes to Puttaparthi, the sacred place where great Saint Sai Baba used to reside there. His Karma Bhumi. Then goes to Dharmavaram, the historical village, and from Dharmavaram, the the river goes to Parnapalli. Here the Parnapalli enters into the Puluvendula river basin, and finally at Kondapuram it joins Penna river. That's its mouth. Chitravati is the tributary of Penna river, right hand tributary of Penna river, like Papaghni river. Northeast of Anantapur, there is mountains called Singanamala Mountains. That is the dividing point. Penna River flows further north of Singanamala Mountains hills. And the Chitravati River, the mountain range of eastern Ghats, west side of Chitravati is called Muchukota. Is spelled differently, different names. Especially there is a town called Muchukota, is called Muchukota Ranges. Further south is the Seshachalam Ranges. This is the Hagari River. Hagari River comes from the Chitradurga region. Hagari, also called Vedavati region, western portion, used to be historically part of Ballari district. Rayadurg is in the western side, Kalyandurg is in the eastern side, Kanekalu is on the river. It joins into Tungabhadra river. That is the Hagari Valley, Hagari Basin. The western side of Hagari Basin is Molakanuru Hills, Rayadurga Hills. Rayadurga Hills here, Molakanuru Hills here, and Sanduru Hills, formerly used to be a princely state. Papaghni River almost forms the eastern border of Anantapur district. That is, the Papaghni River comes to the Chintamani area, that is the Kolar Plateau region, a town's village called Ganjikurti. Then in Anantapur, it comes into the village called Sadumu, then goes to Kundukur. Then the Peddaballi, then goes to Galividu will be here, Chakrayapeta will be here, then the Gandi Gorge here, Vempalli here, Animela. Near Kamalapuram, it joins Pinakini River, Penna River. So that is the right hand tributary of Penna River, Pinakini River. If you go and look at the, we can have a broader idea of what we are talking about, the physiographic region. Always keep in mind, this is the cartographic map, this is the Nandal Valley. Always, if you look at the landmarks, you can get the area very clear. Hospeta Dam here, this is the Sandur Hills, this is the Rayadurgam Hills, this is the Molakanuru Hill. This is the part we are talking about. Tungabhadra River forms the border. This is the Hagari River. You can see Hagari River. This is the Penna River. You can see the Penna River. So this is Anantapur Plateau region. This is the Kadiri Plateau region. This is the Penna River. This you can see, this is the mountain Singanamala, Anantapur Singanamala mountains. And so this is the Anantapur, this is the Singanamala mountains, the Tadipatri basin, Yadaki basin, Pomidi basin. This is the Katrimara or Jarutla basin. So you can see this is the Katrimala, Jarutla basin, Pomidi basin, Yadaki basin, Tadipatri basin. This is the Papaghni river, that is the Dharmavaram is the Papaghni. Puttaparthi is also in the, Chitravati river. Chitravati river, Puttaparthi, Dharmavaram, Chitravati river, Parnapalli reservoir balancing. This is the Seshachalam. So these are the border between Kadapa district, historic, Anantapur district. That's why the border was made. Balancing reservoir enters into Puluvendula basin, and this is here, this is the Gandikota Reservoir Fort Town Dam here, and cuts the Eramala Mountains called Kolimigula branch of Eramala Mountains. We discussed elsewhere near Jamalamadugu. This is the Muddanuru Basin. So this is the Papaghni River, eastern part of Anantapur district here. You can see the Galivedu Basin, Chakrayapeta Basin, Idupulapaya, Vempalli, and finally Kamalapuram into Kadapa. This is the Pinakini River. So this is the Idupulapaya, this is the Vempalli Gauge or Gandhi Gauge. That is different from Gandikota Fort Gauge. So this is the Kadri upland region. Kadri upland region, and that's broadly we have covered. We can go and look at this one. And in the falling rain, there is no naming here, but that will give you clarity. And this is the Sandur Hills, formerly Princely State, Tungabhadra Dam as our landmark. Nandyal Valley here. This is the Eramala Mountains. You can see here. This is the near railway Kondapuram. This is the red lines, is the railway lines. This is the Kadapa town. This is the this is the Tadipatri Basin. This is the Parnapalli Reservoir here. This is the Seshachalam Mountains here. This is the Muchukota Mountain here. This is the Jurutla or Katrimala Reservoir here. Then this is the Palmidi Basin, and this is the Muchukota Hills. This is the Pedapapur, that is the dividing range between Yeramala branches, and this is the Muchukota branch of Eastern Ghats. And you can see the railway line. This is the Kadiri. So this is the Galivedu Basin, this is the Chakrayapeta, this is the Idupulapaya, this is the Vempalli will be here. Hanimala, Chitravati River goes here near Kamalapuram. This is the Papaghni River. Papaghni River is the eastern border of Anantapur district. Galivedu and Chakrayapeta, Vempalli are on the bank of the river. This is the Chitravati River. The Parnapalli, this is the Dharmapuram junction, railway junction now. And this is the Gorantla. And further south, you will get in the Kolar Plateau and the Kolar region. And this is the junction. This is the Anantapuram. This is the Singanamala mountains here. Singanamala mountains here. So you can see the mountain ranges, Penukonda mountain ranges here. Penukonda. Yeah, you start with the western side of Penukonda, the capital of Vijayanagara emperors there, the Penukonda mountain ranges. Then you have here Ramagiri mountain ranges, Penukonda mountain ranges, Penukonda mountain ranges, Penukonda, Ramagiri mountain ranges, Ramagiri mountain ranges. Then Tumucherla mountain ranges, I mentioned is in the presentation. And finally, after Tumukurla, you can see Mudugubba mountain ranges there. Finally goes to Katrimala, Juratla, this mountain ranges here, that mountain range end. And other side of Pinakini river, you have this is the Madhugiri, the Koratagiri, Madhugiri. These are in the Tumukuru region of RayalaSeema, that is Karnataka now. Madakasira, this is essentially panhandle in Andhra Pradesh, Anantapur district. Pavagada is in again the panhandle region in the Karnataka, Pavagada. Then you have Kambaduru, this is the mountain ranges. Kalyandurga mountain ranges, Hagari river here. From Kalyan, the Hagari river, Vedavati river goes to the Kanekal town. You see the western side Rayadurga mountains and Molakanur mountains, the bigger Sandur mountain. Sandur princely state used to be during the historical time till 1948 to 48 to Radcliffe time. This is the Hospeta Reservoir, first capital of Vijayanagara emperors there. So you will get a broader idea now by looking at the political map with the physiographic map. So this is the political map. You can see the eastern part, Kadiri area, Nalamada area. This is the taluks were made. North is Tadipatri, Gutti, Urvakonda, and Rayadurgam and Kanekallu, Kambadur and Kalyanadurgam here. This is the panhandle. Madakasira here, Pavagada here, and Koretagiri, Madhugiri will be here. Hindupuram here, Penukonda, the historical capital here, Dharmavaram here, on the bank of river Chitravati. So this border is the Seshachalam ranges between Pulivendula and this Kadiri and Nalamada region. So that's how the borders are drawn. If you know the physiography, you can understand these things much better. So that's about the fascinating Anantapur district of RayalaSeema region, and hope this will put you in the proper perspective, Mittam and Bandhu. If you like the presentations, you can subscribe the channel. Please take certain time to post your comments and suggestions. See you later in other presentations. Your presenter, Dr. J.T.р, South Asia Maps.